Hey family, welcome back to my channel. It's Patricia, and yes, there are about 5 or 6 or 7 different elephants in this room, right? Yes, the hair is darker. We're trying something new. We're shaking it up. We're spicing it up a little bit. Why not? But that's not what this video is about. You came to this video because first, you love me, and second, because we're talking about a new way, yet another way for us to smell absolutely fabulous on a budget, because you shouldn't have to spend hundreds of dollars to smell amazing. So the company I am bringing to you today is Layered. So the website is belayered.com. Don't worry, I have everything listed below. So first off, Layered, I want to thank you guys so much for sending over this box of goodies for me to share with my audience. Now, I have this box, right? The box, it was a big box, and I'm like, they were only supposed to be sending over one thing. Like, why do I have this big old box? They hooked your girl up so I can in turn hook you guys up. So they sent me 3 fragrances. I got to pick the fragrance that I wanted, and then they sent over 2 other goodies, and there's something in this little box as well. So we're going to start off with the 2 surprises, and then this little one, and then we're going to move on to what your girl picked. And before we get started, I also wanted to mention, some people say be layered when they're talking about this company. The packaging actually says layered, but they have a Facebook group, and the Facebook group is under Be Layered as well as the website. So I just wanted to point that out because I didn't want people saying, you don't know what you're talking about. It's different things listed in different places, but best be sure the website is belayered.com. So inside of our little box is Spring Break in Hawaii. Now, this is not on the website. I already checked, and I did not see it in the Facebook group either. So we're just going to take a guess and see what this smells like. Now, in the Facebook group, I did see some people mentioning pineapple. I cannot find what the notes are, but this is a very sweet fragrance. It's sweet and floral. And I don't know if my mind is putting me there because I've already read somebody say, oh, I think there's a pineapple note, but there could be pineapple in this. Be Layered, if you're watching, please comment below and let me know the notes of the scent. It really is beautiful, though. It's a great spring summer scent, so I'm liking that. It does kind of smell like Hawaii. I've never been to Hawaii, but you know what I mean. Let's talk packaging. You guys know I am a sucker for some amazing packaging. I love these tassels. I love the velvet bag. I love the embroidered logo. Beautiful drawstring bag. So the first one that we have, this is a good size bottle too. This one is called, had to get the readers, y'all. This one is called Goddess Shower. There you go. So we're going to sniff it out first, and then we're going to read the notes and see what it smells like. And look at this. Look at the top. I like that. Very nice top. Very classy looking. Very, very, very nice. So, oh, the sprayer. Did y'all see how that sprayed out? We love a good sprayer over here. This is very sweet as well. It's sweet, but it's kind of powdery. You guys know I'm always here for the powder. Sweet, powdery, really, really pretty. I like this one. Come through. Goddess Shower. And this is an eau de parfum as well. I like that. Okay, so let's see what the notes are. Okay, so this says, smell like a goddess. with notes of Italian lemon, orange blossom, musk, lavender, and ambroxan, and hawthorn. Got a shower will leave you feeling fresh, sexy, and energetic, ready to take on the whole day with no problem. It says it's a perfect mood booster. This is beautiful. I can smell the lemon. I'm not really getting the orange blossom, but I'm getting the lemon. I'm getting the musk. I'm getting a little bit of the lavender. This is really, really pretty. The size that I have is the full bottle size, which is 55 ml, which is an 1.8 ounce bottle. And it is $62.99 for this size bottle. This is beautiful. You can also pick up a 10 ml size, and the 10 ml is $24.99. So I did want to point that out, that you could get either the full size bottle or the 10 ml. If you're just checking something out and you're like, I'm not sure if I'm going to love it or not, you can go in and get the 10 ml and work your way up to the 55 ml. And it says at the bottom, highlighted, most of our customers prefer Goddess Shower than Petite Martine by MFK. So there you go. Beautiful, inspired fragrance, smells great. Get it for $62 instead of hundreds of dollars. Next up, we have Hot Date. You know, this has got to be a winner. It's called Hot Date, right? Let's see what Hot Date. Oh, that smells peppery. Okay. I got pepper as soon as I smelt it. Okay, let's see what this smells like. This must be like a pink pepper situation going on. This reminds me of, what was that fragrance? It was something about hot. Oh, I can't remember what it is. Oh, that's gonna drive me crazy. It was that same fragrance. It had something to do with hot, and it had like this pepper note, but it was like really sexy. Oh, this is gonna drive me crazy. And as soon as I read it, I'm gonna know what it was. And I like it though. This is a really hot, spicy tamale right here. So let's see what Hot Date is. I know this fragrance. So Hot Date, I'm going to skip and see what it's inspired by. Oh, okay. This wasn't what I thought it was, but I'm just going to go ahead and read it, and then I'll let you know how I just totally missed the mark on this one. So Hot Date is described, it says, like a hot date, this fragrance will turn the heat up with smoky hot notes of incense, pepper, resins. Hot Date comes at you as an amazing exotic fragrance that will have people asking the world famous question of who and what smells so good. Along with smoky notes comes woody vibes of spiritual Palo Santo, which I love me some Palo Santo, dark ebony tree, and fresh guaiac wood, rose labdanum, contribute a slight feminine side that makes it perfectly balanced between exotic and feminine. It says most of our customers like Hot Date rather than Tom Ford Ebony Fume. Why did I think this was something else? So that's the description of it. I was totally wrong. I thought it smelled like this other fragrance back in the day. It had the word hot in it. If I could remember by the time I edit this video, I will put it down below. But I've smelled Tom Ford's Ebony Fume, and it does remind me of that. But I do think this is just a wee bit more feminine leaning than that fragrance. I like it. Okay, so if you like something that's really spicy, peppery, you know, really gonna shake things up, and, you know, you're not really gonna smell like everybody else with the soft, the sweet, the powdery, the gourmand. You want something that's just a hot and spicy tamale. Then this is what you're gonna want. Hot date, it is $61.99 for the 55-ounce bottle, which is this bottle right here. And I'm not saying this is a little more feminine leaning to say that this is a women's fragrance. This is a unisex fragrance, but I have smelled a sample of that Tom Ford fragrance, and I actually do like this one better. And now let's get to what you came here for. I don't need the readers for this one because this was the one that I picked. It is Cherry Delight, and it is the inspired fragrance of the one and only Tom Ford Lost Cherry. Who does not love Lost Cherry? I really don't know anybody that doesn't love the fragrance. Now, the price tag, that's a whole nother story. So, I actually own a travel spray of Lost Cherry, and let me grab it. Okay, guys, so I have not put any fragrance on today, so I am ready for this comparison. So I have a travel spray of Lost Cherry that I received from Royalty Scents. Your girl is not trying to pay $300-400 for Lost Cherry, so we're just doing the travel spray. So let's go ahead and do the test to see how this one does compared to the original scent. So I'm going to spray Cherry Delight on the left, and we're going to do the decant on the right. Love the spray. Okay. Upon first spray, it's not quite as powdery as Lost Cherry, and that just went straight up my nose. I feel like I need to sneeze. It's pretty. This is actually more, you smell the cherry, more the cherry from this. So there's less powder and more cherry with Cherry Delight. So if you're somebody that thought that the Tom Ford fragrance had too much other stuff going on, it wasn't cherry enough, then this is going to be right up your alley. Okay, so that is Cherry Delight, and then we're going to spray the decant on the right. Yeah, Tom Ford is more of a softer cherry note and more powder. I was so scared of this fragrance for so long because cherry can be very medicinal. Like cherry can go, if it's wrong, it's like real wrong and it's like straight Robitussin. Or it can be just this beautiful blend. And for me, the Tom Ford is, you get more of that soft, powdery cherry note. So, okay. Let's go ahead and read the notes for Cherry Delight. So it says, Cherry Delight has it all: a playful, sweet, tart, flowery, fruity, and most friggin' delicious. Most important, friggin' delicious. It makes your soul go into a wild olfactory roller coaster ride. Going on the ride, it's sweet, ripe black cherry doing loops around bitter almond. The roller coaster catches speed and quickly releases cherry liqueur that has drunken your very soul, making every dull memory just fine. An almost peaceful feeling enters the realm of going down this railway, with whiffs of cozy woods and seductive spices, and intoxicate those who come into your atmosphere. The addition of flowers and fruit dance around the fragrance, and as the ride begins to slow down, these fresh flowers and plump fruits add a delicate touch to the mix. A must-try and impossible to ignore, this is a pure attention getter. mood lifting, nirvana, and triggering beauty. That was a whole entire mouthful, right? So it says if you like Tom Ford Lost Cherry, you would definitely lust for a bottle of Cherry Delight. So Cherry Delight is still giving me more of that. Now that I read it, instead of a sour cherry, it's a tart cherry. It's giving me the tart cherry. And Tom Ford gives me more of that sweet, powdery cherry. So, like I said, once again, it just depends on how much you love cherry. With me coming into this knowing I am not the biggest cherry lover, that's why it took me so long to try the original scent, because I was just like, I'm scared. But there are people that absolutely love and adore, a more sour cherry, a more tart cherry. There you go. So I'm looking up some of the reviews on the website. People are saying my absolute favorite fragrance, Cherry Liqueur, Almond Heaven. Smells just like Tom Ford Lost Cherry. Oh my God, yes. I'm just reading like the little title captions. Must have attention getter, unique, amazing. It just goes on and on. 5 stars, in love, sweet cherry, masterpiece. Cherry Delight is delightful. So based on 25 reviews, it's got 5-star reviews. So people are loving it. So it's a different spin. I feel like I'm getting more of the powder now on the dry down. This is sweetening up on the dry down, which is making me very happy. I feel like the powdery note is coming out more. I like it more as it's drying down than I did on initial spray, because it's actually starting to smell sweeter than the original. I don't know how on earth that's possible. I like it. See, you have to give things time to marinate and mature before you just come out the gate and spray something and be like, you know what, I'm good. Okay, Cherry Delight, I see you. Let me finish putting this on. I like this a lot. I'm literally eating my words now, because I sprayed this on thinking one thing, and it made me a believer. I'm a believer now. It's actually smelling sweeter than the decant. A little bit. I'm here for it. Cherry Delight. If I had more thumbs than 2, you'd get more than 2 thumbs up. Once again, thank you so much, Layered, for sending these over. There was not a bad one in the bunch, and I'm not just saying that because they were sent to me. I enjoy these scents. You guys know we are a truthful channel over here, and if your girl didn't like it, I'd have to let you know. But I'm liking everything that I got, so I will be doing some more shopping on this website. Love, love, love this. We're going to do one last sniff before we get done. I'm still smelling some powder and some sweetness, so I am a happy camper. This was a win. I'm so glad I picked it up. Thanks so much for watching. Comment below, subscribe, stop by, say hey, all that great stuff. I will see you in the next video. Bye.